there in the first fucking minute. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's
Absolutely.
really hard to believe without prior shit happening.
Yeah.
So.
No, I'm honestly really glad that you didn't get more hurt.
I know.
In that, man.
Just one wrong. If I didn't have the bar ends on my bike,
you would have been fucked. You'd have been fucked up.
If
real
it twisted
bad.
me, I probably would have done a head first into the cement or something. You know, if I didn't have that weight on the back of my bike.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought about that because the first day, I don't know if you noticed, but I had lumps all over the side of my head.
Dude, you're fucking, when I fucking seen you, your fucking chest was fucking bruised all the way through your pec, all the way up.
I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe that I was...
I hadn't seen, that was literally the second worst hematoma I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. And I was worried about brain bleed and everything.
Yeah.
And,
luckily it wasn't. It wasn't, directed to your head. It was primarily your shoulder and your fucking
The last
pec.
thing I said was, "Oh shit!" And I'm trying to.
And you hit it.
Well, yeah, my bar end hit the corrugation, and I couldn't keep it straight because it just kept beating me, and I boom and fell and.
You went down.
Oh, I couldn't stop it. No,
yeah, man, it was
it
fucking
was bad, man.
It was really bad, man. Like I fucking seen it. Like I said, that's probably
You saw it way after it happened too.
Yeah, it was like 2 days after it happened that I seen the actual bruise. And
I forget now, but yeah, you saw it after it happened.
Well, the bruise doesn't like fully form until a
I
couple of days afterwards.
Yeah. The first time I took my shirt off in the bathroom, I was, holy fuck! I didn't even want to look at myself. I was just like, no, shh, you know.
Yeah, when I had the contusion on my head, man, like it wasn't until about like 2 days after I got the fucking staples and shit that I actually started really feeling it. You know?
That's probably why they gave you staples, because it was too late to stitch.
No, I asked them to stitch it, and they fucking wouldn't do it. They just
too
fucking...
late. You got to stitch really close to the incident because the skin shrinks back and stuff, and the stitches won't hold. Yep.
Yeah,
Don't
possibly.
That.
But yeah, I would have much preferred stitches because stitches don't fucking hurt.
Too late. You got to get the stitches in within a few hours. Couple days, forget it. That's probably why they stapled your ass.
Well, it was within like fucking an hour of it fucking happening. I think that fucking St. Luke's is just too fucking lazy.
Oh, so it wasn't a couple days. I thought you said it was a couple days.
No, it was within a couple of hours. They honestly probably could have fucking stitched it. They just fucking wanted to put the fucking staples in there. It fucking sucked.
Imagine this. I'll give you a sample of in your imagination of my life. I've been single all my life. I was 16 when I left home. I freaking, I hitchhiked, ran into serial killers already, Then I hopped a train in Vegas.
Yeah.
And I rode the rails. You have no company. You're all alone, and whether you survive depends on what you do. Nobody's coming. There were no cell phones. There was nothing. And it was word of mouth. And everybody you met, you never knew who they were. Miguel. Yeah, he's got headphones on. He comes to the cathedral. And and then the freezing and the starving and the freaking destitution. And a lot of times I had a beard so big people ran from me one time when I was young. And then my clothes were dirty or whatever. I couldn't do anything about it. I'd jump in creeks, whatever I could. A bar of soap was worth its weight in gold. I didn't eat for days. It didn't bother me. Oh yeah, man. It's just a different world that you've never experienced yet. You've never really been homeless. That's why these people here have no comprehension of what real homeless is. You take everything for fucking granted. You got a hot shower, a bathroom, you've got your storage unit, whatever. You have no idea what it's like to be out in the wilderness where there's nobody that gives a fuck except for some animal that wants to eat your ass. You know, and then the psychos and whatever. You have no idea. And then the humans in that situation.
How long have you been doing this?
35 fucking years.
35 years?
There are minutes of my life. Minutes. 1 minute. If you were like Clockwork Orange like this and had to watch it, you probably dropped dead of a heart attack. I mean,
I don't doubt that.
God. You know, it's just amazing. But I deserve it all because of my sins, you know. I don't, you know, God is righteous. So I'm not like, you know. And why he brought me through it is to teach me stuff, you know. So I can talk to people.
What has he taught you?
A lot. A lot about everything.
Tell me.
Yeah, so this morning I was talking to a Mormon guy. He just got baptized, joined the church and all that. He's got a good job, pays $400 a month in town. He's been cleaning the church now to pay his rent, but he's getting ready to get another job. And because he's part of the Mormon church, I'm sure they're making provision for him. But he started asking me about my beliefs, and they didn't have anything to do with Mormonism. I didn't say anything about Mormonism. I talked about being an ex-Catholic, which the Catholic religion is very similar to Mormonism.
Oh, yeah.
You know, you've got the same holidays. They've got their yearly prophet that can change the doctrines and covenants, and we've got the Pope, you know, who's generally a fiend, baby raper. You have to be a baby raper and kill people to be a Pope. Never kid yourself. And then they have their idols, and the Mormons love statues, so do the freaking Catholics, you know. The Virgin Mary and Christ on the cross, because in their mind, in the Romans' mind, he never got off the cross. That's why he's still on the cross. That's why he's still spiked down. And there wasn't a cross, it's probably a pole, by the way. And
yeah, he was actually
like this. So there's a lot of bullshit people have been taught. It took me a lot of years to see through it because I used to believe it all, including where I lived, you know. Oh my God. When I sit and tell people, you know, you're spinning, spiraling, and shooting through the universe at 567,000 miles an hour, and you sit there like, of course, you're a fucking idiot. You say you have a degree in college. You say you know physics. Really? You know? Oh my God. You know? So that to me shows the level of brainwashing the human race is under. Okay,
well,
seriously.
yeah, I mean, they've been...
I mean, you know, honestly, straightforward, I'm not fucking around. And that's how bad it is. And, you know, all the military, all the occultists, all the higher echelon government people, we have Hitler standing in front of the map telling all his generals where the attacks were. I mean, my God, it's so fucking stupid to me. Anyway, that's another subject. So, yeah, man, I'm just done with it. I'm fucking done with it. And then you've got all these high schools and colleges in these fucking towns, mind fucking
teaching them
everybody
just absolute
bullshit. And they're paying for it. They're paying for it.
Paying to be fed a bunch of fucking bullshit.
The scriptures say, deceivers, deceiving, and being deceived. See, even our teachers thought they were saying the right thing, you know. Dinosaur has two heads in second grade Catholic school. You know, I mean, our teachers think they're telling the truth, but that's what they were taught to teach. Deceivers, deceiving, and being deceived. And the one more step above that are the ones that deceive everybody. And that is the seed of Satan, which are the people that control the medium of exchange of labor and ideas and everything. The money, quote unquote money. And that's how the world works, you know. And if you haven't figured it out, well, you're fucked, you know. And now it doesn't make a difference if I figure it out. I'm gonna die, and I'm past thinking, you know, when you're young, I'm gonna live forever. Oh, I wish I was young. Fucking stupid shit, dude.
Yeah, I'm past that too. I'm pretty well fucking.
I had pains on my.
I'm pretty well fucking done. I'm pretty fucking.
I had pains on my left side today, before I left the.
On your left side?
Yeah, and that's like heart attack symptoms because your heart's right here, And,
Yeah, but your injury's on the
I
right
know.
side.
Fortunately, it was a muscle pull, but I had to stop for a minute and like, is this it, Lord?
Is this the time?
Yes.
Is this happening?
You know.
Fuck.
But I didn't want a scene. You know, I hoped they found me after I was dead. I don't want people playing with my body.
Hopefully, when it happens,
Yeah.
you know, that's my biggest concern is that I'm gonna go where no one's gonna find me, and I'm just
That's
gonna fucking,
what I want.
and then I'm just gonna fucking bloat for like a couple of weeks, and they're gonna fucking find
my sister
fucking.
wants my body, but I've told him I want to be like your favorite dog
See,
that,
I don't
disappeared a year ago, and then you're doing a remodel on the house, and
I don't want
you
that.
tore up the floor, and there's my
want-
body, my skeleton. You know.
I want somebody to find me fast enough that
Why? What difference does it make?
so that I
They're
don't,
temporal lives too.
so that
They
I
have
don't fucking
nothing to do
disgust
with
other
your
people.
future existence. What
So that
difference does it fucking? They can't even speak for you.
It really doesn't.
You
It
really
really
don't
doesn't
understand
matter.
that yet,
But
do you?
I really don't want to fucking stink it up. That I want somebody to find
That
me
sounds
before
crazy to me.
before I fucking
You didn't stink.
before I pop.
You died. You dried out. You desiccated. It was hot and whatever and dry.
Well, I'll
Nobody
pop.
smelled you ever. You know. Or they
People
wouldn't
will
have found you in
fucking
the
smell
first
me.
place.
People will fucking smell me.
what
I'll
do you
fucking
think-
pop.
What do you think? You're talking about the baptism for the dead? Some Mormon shit or something?
No.
You know,
No.
I
I
mean-
just don't want. I just don't want to fucking pop like a fucking dead cow.
Who cares? You're worried
The
about
person that finds me cares.
You're worried about your vanity?
It's not about my vanity. It's about giving a shit about
Oh,
somebody
look,
else.
Bullshit. You're projecting shit that doesn't make a difference. You know, I have walked, when I was in South Carolina, I walked by a dog that was just recently killed, and somebody threw his ass off the road into the grass next to the sidewalk. I walked by him one week, and the next week I walked by and he was a skeleton because the parasites ate him. South
Yeah.
Carolina, famous. So I'm looking at that. That's how life goes, man. And to tell me you worry about how you look after you're fucking dead, believe me, I guarantee you, you will not worry about it because you're fucking dead.
Well, that's
Do you
true.
hear me?
That's
You're
that's
dead.
True. That's true.
You're dead. Tell me it's not.
I just don't want
Who
to.
cares?
I just don't want to stink for the
Oh,
person
for
that has
God's
to fucking
sake.
deal with me.
There's this
It's just a.
there's this disconnect here, you know?
No, I get exactly what you're saying, and I agree. At that point, it's not gonna matter. I'm just saying that when I die, if I could not be an inconvenience for somebody else, I'd appreciate
God's
that.
gonna look, oh, you were an inconvenience to your relatives. I damn you to hell. No, he doesn't even consider that.
I don't
I'm
care about the
sorry.
relatives.
I'm
It's just
sorry.
some random
You know, that's
motherfucker that's gonna have
ridiculous.
to deal with my
It's
dead
ridiculous
body.
argument. You know, I have been in the company of killers that are killing when I was a teenager. We realized that. I realized that. I knew more than the fools that were with me, two other children. And they brought us to this pond after they robbed a guy and stole his shit, allegedly just beat him up. And near this pond, I smelled the sweet stench of decaying human flesh and knew these people had killed a bunch of people and hid them across the road, across the highway. But I didn't say a word.
Mm-hmm.
They caught him, finally. His name was George. But as far as I know, they only convicted him of one murder, but I knew they had been doing this for a long time. It was a couple. She was a fairly good-looking woman, and he was a very violent individual, and he'd use her to lure men and take everything they had. Okay. So I know shit like that. I've seen how killers work. I've met multiple serial killers. I've seen shit. I've had people come out of prison and tell me stuff. Like people, the thing that blew me away is like meeting people that were working in the oil fields, making money, and some rich guy that was in the oil fields came, hey, come over to my house, and showed him all this shit, and they robbed and murdered him. And I'm like, why? Why did you rob and murder him? You had making good money? And he just said it was just natural because they came from criminal families. They didn't. That was like the more you get, the more toys you get, you know. And it's like the bankers, the real bankers, the real Rothschilds. One of their castles was either, I believe it was France, but don't quote me on that. One of their castles was investigated, and it had a big dining room in the basement, the big banquet table, and around it were cages where they kept human beings.
They were doing cannibalism.
They kept cages where they're probably so, but usually younger children. They kept cages of human beings in various stages of starvation and suffering, and they would eat in front of them because that's the last bit of enjoyment they have, and that's basically who runs Israel, and that's basically what calls all the shots. Netanyahu is just one of the first representatives of him, and Fink that has taken over the WF is part of the Rothschild family. That is part of Rothschild's original name was Fink, F-I-N-K,
The
Fink, like you fucking think, you know. Okay, you know, it's like, man, people don't even know, you know. And then it's more deeper than we can know. Even me, of course, you know, I can only go so far back, and I deduce from multiple sources and shit.
Yeah.
So I can't say a lot of things without, you know, if I have prima facie evidence, then that's good, you know. But firsthand.
But the Finks, that's...
The Fink was Rothschild's real name. One of the side of the family, I believe.
That's one side of the Rothschild.
Fink. And I knew
What's
a girl,
the other one?
I don't know. Rothschild means red shield. And they were Jewish, whatever. And they hid under various, aliases and whatever. They made their money at Waterloo and took over the Kingdom of England by buying the stock market for pennies on a dollar and shit, because they said Napoleon won, even though the English won. They lied. They made their money by lying.
Yeah.
You know. What the fuck?
Fucking
You trying to kill me or something? So you can't
Yeah, that's my
ride
skateboard.
two skateboards at once.
I know you can't ride.
So you need to get to a storage unit and put most of this shit away.
I know.
Except for a change of clothes. That's it. You're not going to get a job running around with all this horse shit, and you're going to lose it if you keep trying to hide it. Just common sense. What's all this?
That's my blanket.
I thought you were going to get a zipper up hoodie for me. You don't need a blanket now.
For the fucking early morning, because I've been trying to fucking avoid my fucking hammock.
Why?
Because it sucks, man. It fucking sucks.
But you said you had this private spot by the river, and you sleep
do.
right up back here.
I
next
do.
to the fucking place on camera, which is really stupid.
They don't care. They actually like me over there. So I'd actually almost rather be on fucking camera over there.
Well, the reason I'm on camera is because I'm a
Especially
well-known
with
person.
fucking what's his name. Fucking
Well, I don't care
Dave
about
fucking
that, you know.
coming around.
If you're stupid enough to fuck with me, you better make sure you stab me while I'm asleep. You know, nobody's got over me in 68 fucking years, and I beat all the death squads of a certain fucking railgun on the entire West Coast.
Yeah.
Okay. And I've stood over them while they're sleeping, deciding whether I wanted to kill them. And I know about dogs and everything.
We've talked about this.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm just, if you live it, you'll know what I'm really talking about.
Yeah.
You know. So, yeah. And I don't care. And you've got this little rat fucks here in this town, but I probably have more authority than them because they're just like Johnny-come-lately punks. You know, I rode this shit for 30 years. I had shot callers that would have me killed, and some that would tell me what was happening. You know, the gangs are all over. Is there somebody over there?
I don't know. Maybe.
Our phones are listening anyway, whatever. They know how it works. The government runs the whole thing.
Yeah.
Holy fuck, you know. But it's not, the average person's just trying to live, so they don't have to go through all this shit. But when you're alone, away from society, you have to learn this shit, or you're not going to make it.
No, yeah.
Short of a miracle.
Yeah.
which I've been through many. I shouldn't be alive.
No, I after
And
everything,
don't piss
everything.
behind the tree anymore because they've cut away all the brush and everything.
Okay.
Do not piss behind the tree. That one, as far as I'm concerned, is safe.
No, I've listened to what you've had to say for several weeks.
I'm wondering. Well, I don't want to be your influence. You know, you have a 4-year degree in electrical engineering, which is very good. But I haven't seen your work or anything. But I mean, I believe what you say, and the way you speak with authority. But honestly, I don't think you're gonna. I'm hired because I talked to this guy on the phone. I've never had that happen. I'm sorry. And
No.
Yeah,
it's been a pain in the ass the last couple of days.
But the thing is, your vulnerability is you just don't give a fuck and you're drinking too much.
Yeah.
And now, like today, I had I went to the cathedral and I ate. I was out of there before 10. I got 2 of my favorite White Russians, and I woke up at 2 in the afternoon, and I laid right on this thing right here, trying not to move because of the pain.
Mm-hmm.
And I woke up, and I felt a lot better. And I've had 2 beers since then, so it's a pretty record day. That's a record day, man. So, and I only smoked 2 cigars all day.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
that ain't bad.
no, the tobacco thing is just like,
It's actually pretty good on
contracts all
fucking
your
tobacco.
capillaries and slows down blood flow to your brain and everything. But
You usually smoke almost a pack a day, don't you?
no, pack every 2 or 3 days.
Pack every 2 or 3 days?
But nicotine cuts off your blood flow to your brain about 16-17%.
Yeah.
So it makes you stupid. Regardless, they say, well, it makes you pensive, like you think harder. That's a bunch of bullshit. But the more lucid I get, the worse my life is.
Yeah. Fuck.
So, when did you finally get off from your interviews and stuff? It's not quite 5.
A little bit earlier. I've been calling a bunch of people. I might end up going back down to Pocatello. I think I said that to you.
Yeah, you did. But I mean, all I remember about Pocatello, the best thing I remember about Pocatello is a rail riding girl I met with the what did she have? She had a ukulele or a small guitar. I think it was a small guitar. And a dog, and she could sing and play like a motherfucker. Note for note. And
I have 3 different companies that are down there that I could potentially
if you have
get
a
work
degree,
with.
that speaks a lot because most he has a degree, you know, so they're going to give you a shot.
It's not even the degree. It's just that I've got who's who. I've got that repertoire. I know the people. Whereas,
You lived here all your life?
not all of my life, but I've known them for a while, and so I've got like about 3 different companies that are willing to give me a job. Whereas up here,
But I mean, they've got a record of your stuff, and then we gave them a chance. Oh, we might hire them later or whatever. You know, and they know you have issues.
yeah,
Okay.
but
But
they're
they know
willing
you need
give me
to
a
pay
shot.
your child support.
Yeah,
which
exactly.
is probably actually some leverage.
It is.
So it's like, yeah, I want to pay my child support.
Up here,
Because your other choice is prison.
up here in Boise, man, like they fucking, like I've called fucking just about every fucking roofing company and every fucking painting company.
Idaho is a cold place, man.
And
When I came here, I came
like, fuck no, man, I ain't got no fucking work for you.
I came to state line the last time I came here, you know, after Spokane, not too long ago. And
Yeah, no, it is. It's a fucking
It's
it's
a
a
cold
cold
place.
it's a cold fucking state, man.
I didn't have any prejudgments, you know. I watched.
You gotta
I had
fucking
people hunt me to kill me in the middle of the night, you know.
You
I had
gotta
people
get a-
shoot at me in the morning with 5 shots from like a 22.
You gotta get in with
mean,
people. That's the thing here in Idaho, man. Like you gotta have some
that's
fucking
not
connections.
me. I don't. Oh, there is somebody here. I don't like to get in with people. You know, unless we have an agreement beforehand. I just don't rub fucking shoulders with people.
Yeah, you gotta bump elbows a little bit.
Yeah.
That's.
Hey. I've seen them around. They seem like cool people. They're locals. I think one of them knows I was injured because it was on the fucking Wi-Fi. The whole city probably knows. Holy fuck. That picture, I showed a picture of them.
They didn't fucking stop and cause any problems, so that was good.
I think they're cool dudes.
Yeah, they seemed alright.
It's like, they had, the EMTs left me that night, and then during the day, some, like, intern-looking guy walked by me on the trail. I glanced over, I just woke up, I was semi-conscious. And I was trying to stand up, and all I could do is kick my leg like this. I was trying to get it under me, because my whole upper body was
fucking shot.
motionless. And he was on the phone, he goes, this guy's fucked up. Oh, shit. And I'm thinking, it's 11 o'clock, I gotta get up, one way or another. After he left, I was like, everything was extreme pain, and I twisted my body, and finally got on my feet. Everything hurt. Then I'm walking down the trail, and the same guy is walking towards me. And I got bandage here and a bandage. He goes, nice. And I'm like, we're not going to have to call you in as an emergency and explain ourselves why we left you there laying on the fucking trail.
Badge of honor there, huh?
That's what I figured. I didn't say anything. I didn't even say, what do you mean by that? Right. You're like I'm hurt, motherfucker? I couldn't. I was like,
maybe you just liked that you were still alive.
I think so. That was my conclusion.
Yeah. Oh, shit, man.
Yeah, it's great, though, because, like, what's amazing is, like, years ago when I was young and handsome and had all the women chasing me, I worked in Lewiston for 3 years. I wasn't looking for respect, but, I mean, when my boss said, get this done, I did it, like, in the craziest. They're, holy fuck, who's that guy? It's my secret weapon, I mean, I just kept to myself, blah, blah, blah.
You just busted ass when you needed to.
I was a gym rat. I kept to myself. I barely went out, and it didn't make a difference because people were attracted to me by that.
Yeah.
They're like, fuck, this guy. Nobody knows this guy does all this work. What the fuck, did you see that? And all of a sudden I'd go to the gym and I have some blonde hanging over me while I'm benching shit and everything. And Izzy and all that shit that I told you about. And it's just like, man, you can't get away from people. Finally, I had to go when that was too twisted to get in between a marriage and shit. And that was what both families wanted to happen. They wanted me to have, A, get him out of the way and marry her and continue the family, or B, have a love child. Have a love child. And these wicked females, oh my God. They had a store, Meacham Mills, the store. And they got good-looking girls, a hippie girl, and older women working there. I knew where the panic button was. I knew the whole business. I helped remodel the whole thing. And they got this inventory of these witches on broomsticks. And they hung them on a line. And if you pressed a button, they go, move their legs back and forth over the broomstick. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. They're flying on a broomstick. You hit a button, they go, and swing their legs back forward over the broomstick like it's your fucking dick. You can't see it, can you?
No, I get it.
Okay. So I'd come in there and all the girls would be there. And I'm like, fuck. I mean, it was like, I was always under pressure. And then I had some other women try to fuck with me, you know. But I had already made a vow. I didn't do it because I didn't want to.
Mm-hmm.
That's even crazier, huh? No, actually, Charlene, no. I came back to Grand Junction. My last girlfriend was my old HA acquaintance. That was the last time I ever was with women. And that was a head trip.
That was like, what, 20 years ago?
About 22 now. And now, like I said, I barely have any fucking desire whatsoever. And even when I think about women, shit doesn't go like it used to. You know, it's like, whatever, man. You know, fucking. But I mean, yeah, I'm old. I'm almost 70, dude.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you're old, but you ain't that old.
Well, it's only because I don't look old. There's people
You
9
ain't,
months.
you ain't rolling that old.
Whatever. What do you got? A fucking another case in there or something, you motherfucker?
I've got a few beers.
Where you sleep? That past food ribbon is worthless, man.
I know.
I could drink that all night and be like,
Well, why do you think
What
I
the
like
fuck?
drinking it? It's fucking. It's pretty sub, you know?
it's like 4% at the most.
Yeah, you know, I could drink that all goddamn
Tastes
day.
like beer, but oh, how come I
Tastes like beer, but I ain't getting drunk.
Watch out they don't rub against each other and fucking wet your whole pack.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know, that's
I know you know I know.
that'll be my
I
problem.
know
when
you
it
know I know
happens.
you know.
That'll be my problem if it happens. You know, dude, I interviewed like 3 different fucking people today.
No, you didn't interview. They interviewed you.
No, I interviewed them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they were having a like a protest.
What, homeless people or something?
No, they were all Democrats, man.
Really?
Yeah.
What were they protesting?
Fucking. Who was it? Fucking.
You don't even know what they're protesting, and you're telling me you. I thought you went to 3 interviews. You lied.
No, it was they were protesting not Butch Otter, but
Who's Butch fucking Otter?
he's the governor.
Oh, that faggot that wants the homeless to fucking suffer so he
Yeah.
can lay in his fucking wonderful bed and fuck
No,
his boyfriend or whatever.
it's one of the other ones.
Yeah.
That's basically the same.
Yeah.
Fucking Labrador, I think it was.
Oh, Labrador, that's a dog. Same thing.
Anyways, it's just another fucking government fucking crony that they fucking are protesting, and so.
Well, apparently your female mayor is just like the mayor of fucking or the governor of Oregon. Her name is Kotex or whatever. I mean Co something. Pretty similar. And she's the Butch, you know. Got hair short of the
Butch
mine.
bitch.
Yeah, hair short of the mine. Looks uglier than me and all that shit. You know?
Yeah.
Doesn't have a dick either. Never will.
Wishes that she probably did.
Tap your fucking red shoes 3 times, Dorothy.
Yeah. In any event, yeah. I did those fucking interviews earlier, and they weren't too bad. The last one was a really good interview, right until the end of it, because we started talking about like the transgender
Oh my
fucking
god.
shit.
And you know, that's, you know, now that you mention that, I want to interject this right away. I'll listen to somebody and they'll be talking all this righteous shit. And all of a sudden they'll be
yeah,
and the transgenders, oh my god. Like that's righteous shit. So you got your dick cut off, or your fucking tits cut off, and got a fake dick, and all of a sudden you think you're a fucking gender. No, you're a fucking pervert.
exactly.
Fuck all the dumb shit.
That's what I
Fuck the
fucking
dumb
said.
shit. I don't want to hear some like, oh, I'm a pervert and it's okay. Fuck
And
yourself.
that's why she got fucking mad.
I don't care.
This is
Fuck 'em.
because
They need to be ashamed.
They should be shamed.
That's why, yeah, that's how Christianity worked. You know, if you were a fuck up, a lazy motherfucker, you know,
If
they
you're a
put you in
fucking filthy
they
fucking
put you in the
degenerate,
stocks, you know. And
you're
if
a
you
fucking
was,
filthy
look,
fucking
the early
degenerate. You
Christians,
fucking
if you
deserve
were-
to
if
be
you were a
fucking
rebellious son,
shamed.
even the Hebrews, if you were a rebellious son that was beyond redemption and proved it to the whole tribe, they'd stone your ass to death. I agree with that. You
Yeah.
know? I'm sorry. You know, if I was such a piece of shit that I was no help to anybody ever, hey,
That was yeah, exactly. And so,
I'm
somebody
done.
who's just a disgusting piece of fucking filth.
and now they've got all these other terms.
Now they've got to be fucking
bullshit to
protected.
obscure the truth. And then with Rothschild's money buying people, I mean, you
And
can-
I've got a fucking I've got a
can-
cowtell to them. Fuck that. I'm not fucking cowtelling to those fucking degenerates.
I'm just saying.
Fuck no.
You can pay anybody to do anything. You know, you can take the average person out here, buy them a really nice car, put them in a really nice place, and tell them, you know, we don't want you to do this and that and that. And if you, for all that, you'll comply. You don't have to work. You got all your shit. You can drive down the boulevard. You can weigh 500 pounds. You know, yeah, you style them. You know, but if you have any scruples at all, you will not do that.
Yeah.
You know. But unfortunately, the human race is not that way.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that is how it is.
Yep, it is. It's the cold, hard fact of human nature.